like you've known him your entire life. We would just like to take this moment and wish Carl the very best today, tomorrow, and always. Stolat, and may you continue to bring joy, Carl, to all the lives you touch. We love you, the Zieminski family. Okay, here's another one, and there was a bunch more. He's right there in the middle table. He's sitting with Dennis and the rest of the gang. Again, you guys are just an extension of the family here, right? The band, all the musicians. So, Dad, he says, "Hi, Carl. I wish I could have been with you today. I am in Boston playing a concert at the New England Conservatory, wishing you were here with me in the saxophone section. I just have to say that because of your excellent musicianship and talent. It was always a pleasure to work with you. You are one of the best guys. You're one of the best guys to have in the saxophone section, and in any band for that matter. It always has been a privilege to work with you, and hopefully we'll play again soon. My best to you, Carl. Miss working with you, Bruce Cranston." Okay, so with that, I just have a few things that I want to say. I know, believe me, I'm one of those kind of guys that when I do get a microphone, I love to do a stand-up routine, crack jokes, roast my dad, do all these kind of great things. But to honor his request, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I know there's going to be a few others here in the band that are going to say some stuff later on. But again, this is to honor my dad, and it's just been an incredible career. I mean, growing up as a kid, seeing him going out and seeing the joy that just being with his friends, and again, the extended part of his family, which are all you musicians, the joy he got from music, it's just incredible. I mean, it was a big part of our lives. I mean, we were listening to polka music Sunday morning, Chet and Mary Lou, Chet Dragon Orchestra. I can remember him having a song dedicated to me. I thought I was, I was it. I was it. My name was on the radio. Here it is and of course, you guys know that I'm a junior. They didn't call me Carl, they called me Carly, but to hear my name on the radio, I was like, hey, all right, this is great. My dad has played in over 70 bands. That's a pretty big accomplishment. The only one I know more is Joe here, Joe Soloia. My dad took the time to help him count the amount of bands that they were in. So between them, they have 160 bands that they played for, so there's some serious experience. I couldn't even begin to name the hundreds of musicians he played with. He did tell me a funny story, and I see he's sitting at the table with Richie, so I'll say this. I guess he filled in for the Connecticut Twins, and they said, you know whose seat you're sitting in, right? He goes, yeah. You got big shoes to fill. I mean, it's a big deal. And he's like, oh no, I can fill the seat probably even better than Richie. I can't play the clarinet like Richie, but I can fill that seat as well as Richie. So the hundreds of musicians that touched not only the lives he touched, but the ones that touched him, we're very appreciative and thankful. There's multiple recordings. There's some stuff over here. If folks haven't had a chance, there's a slideshow showing some of the various recordings that he was on, but not just the ones that he was on. I mean, these are your memories too. I'm sure as you glance at that table, it brought back some memories for at least everybody in here who's at least a musician. And if you weren't a musician, you probably heard one or two of those songs played over the course of the years. The one thing I didn't know about my dad, and I'm not sure he ever admitted to it, but as I researched things, and the internet's a very interesting thing. So kids, just remember, whatever you do, it stays with you. Because I can actually say that not only did my father play an instrument, but he sang backup. And there's actual proof over there. He's there singing with the Chet Dragon Orchestra right there on that stage. And I'm thinking, hey, that's pretty good. My dad actually sang. It was nice to see that. So not only did he play, he sang. And again, the many recordings, he traveled to Europe. He played Atlantic City, cruise ships, Poland. There's some pictures over there of Poland. All throughout the New England corridor. And I know many of those trips he made with folks in this room. Again, these memories are not only his, they're also yours. So again, with that, I just want to say thank you again for coming. Enjoy the rest of the festivities. At that point, Dad, I'm not going to stay up here any longer and talk. I'm going to turn this over to the band. And again, Dad, we love you. And
Carl mentioned about the live TV broadcast.
Oh, okay. So one of the reasons why we were here not only because it's close to their house. One of our uncles actually built this facility, but one of the first recordings from a polka band was done here. I think, was it Bob Zieminski, Dad? Yeah. It was Bob Zieminski, and my father played in that band, and that was done right here, as well as the recording over there that was done by George Durunda, who was kind enough to share the video, where they did that, I think it was 1989, with the Chet Dragon Orchestra as well. So there's a lot of memories here between jobs with the New Englanders, with Bobby's group, as well as with other groups, whether it be with Chet Dragon, Bob Zieminski's orchestra. I think they were with the Bay Staters. Is that what it was? Bob Zieminski and the Bay Staters? Again, there's just, if these walls could talk, right? They painted over them, so they're probably keeping a little quiet right now. So again, with that, I'm going to turn it over to the band here. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy. And remember, and please, make sure you have a chance to fill out. We ask people to fill out if you have a special memory. Drop it over there. We'd love to read about them. They've been absolutely just heartwarming, and I have to say they brought some tears to our eyes, but very good tears, so we appreciate that. All right. With that, I'm going to turn it over to the band. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl.